Hey everyone, welcome to MT Guitar. Today we're doing I'm Only Sleeping by the Beatles. This was off of Revolver. And there's just a wonderful interview I just watched with Giles Martin, who is the son of George Martin, sometimes known as the fifth Beatle, who's in charge of remixing Revolver. And, from what I understand, he's done a really incredible job. It's set to be released in late October. So look for that. And Revolver's probably my favorite Beatles album. Just such an interesting time. And the music is incredible. And it's so varied. I mean, they were just nailing so many styles. So this is just a classic John Lennon song, one of my favorites. I mean, there's so many. I don't know if I have a favorite, right? But it's kind of John was getting increasingly autobiographical after sort of the pop phase was fading. And this is a song that's just about him. He was really into relaxing, watching TV, reading and writing. Very different from the John Lennon of 62, 3, and 4. So this song is E minor, all open chords except for the bridge. But E minor is our key. A minor is the 4 chord. So 1, 4. Here's the relative major, the flat 3. All right. 1, 4 in the relative major. But in minor, it's flat 3, flat 6, back, and then here's the 5. 5 chords kind of considered the turnaround. So just a great little lesson in minor chord progression, sort of swimming around E minor and its relative major of G. Kind of fun to throw in the theory, especially with Beatles, because they sort of taught the world a lot about songwriting, right? As far as the post-American songbook era. All right, let's jump on in. All right, so one of the things that makes this song so great, in my opinion, is the rhythm guitar part. John Lennon was such an iconic singer and songwriter and storyteller, lyricist, etc., that sometimes we overlook his rhythm guitar playing. And I think of John, when I think of the Beatles and John, I think of the 10,000 hour rule. If you do something for 10,000 hours, you generally are a master at it. And John played rhythm guitar easily for 10,000 hours. In Hamburg, Germany, for instance, they played 8 hours a night every night. And so, we don't want to overlook his brilliancy with rhythm guitar. And he just was so in the groove, right? So we're going to do this pattern here. And the only time it differs really is at the very beginning, because we have this rake up on an E minor. All right, so we go rake up, down, down, up, down. Normally the pattern will be down, 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 up, but we're going to make an exception for the very beginning of the verse here. So let's get to the main pattern later. So we'll go rake up, down, down, up, down, A minor, rake up again, down, down, up. Now we're off to the races with our pattern. So let's practice that. When I wake up early in the morning. Try to get a little bit of a swing going. One more time. When I wake up early in the morning. Okay, now G. I do it like this. Down, down. Now down, up on a C. You can just do a regular C. But John probably was doing a C over G. Either way. So I'm going to do it like this. You're welcome to just do a regular C. So down, down, up, G. Now B7, 2, 1, 2, 0, 2. And he did kind of a triplet thing. Down, up, down, down. Okay? So let's do the whole thing. 3, 4. When I wake up early in the repeat everything. After that B7, we pretty much don't have to do the rake anymore. So it's just E minor to A minor with the down, 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 up. So when I'm in the middle of a dream, right? Here's our G, C, just like before, but now we go G to C again. Float upstream. All right, now we do float upstream. Okay, so that's float up, C over B. Now A minor, 2 downs. And then we start the chorus, all right, which starts on G. So let's do the second half of the verse. 3, 4. When I'm in now C major 7, 2 downs. Okay, and then so C major 7, I'm doing it over G. So 3 3 2 0 0 0, or you could just do 3 2 0 0 0 from the 5th string, either way. But that's when he says, I'm only sleeping. And then Paul does, okay, 3 on the 6th string, 2 on the A string, 3 on the E string. Second verse. Everybody seems to think I'm lazy. Let's just play through it for practice. Don't mind. Think there'd be 7 running everywhere. It's such a A minor. Here's the G. G to C. G to C. Float up A minor G. Right? And then the same thing. So we're pretty much done with these two main sections. Sleeping. Same riff, but this time rake it. And now we repeat the riff. And we go to 4th string, 2nd fret. 3 2 2. Alright, now we've made it to the bridge. Let me just play it so you can hear it. So cool. So we have an F6. Now, John was probably just doing it here. 3 from the 4th string. 3, 2, 3, 1. But I'm adding the thumb on the 1st fret 6th string. And we have a classic quarter note strumming pattern here. Keeping an eye on the world blow. Really good skill to be able to have, just to groove a quarter note. With an occasional up strum whenever you're feeling it. So, we would do 4 downs on this F6. Notice I'm muting the 5th string with my ring finger. Very important. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now an E7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice how I'm kind of muting the left. The left hand is muting the strings here a little bit, and that's a good thing to be able to do. To get sort of a swing to it or a groove to it. All right. Now A minor, 1, 2. Now pinky on the 3rd fret. Now you can't really hear this on the main recording, but on the I think it's take 1 of the anthology, you can clearly hear John Lennon going like this. Right. And I think they probably either scrapped that in the main take, or you just can't hear it. So A minor twice. A minor over G twice. Now 1 down strum on an F6. Taking my time. And then up. Sort of an up, mute down. And then anticipate the E. Now instead of an E minor, he does E major. Lying there and staring at the. And then A minor. Ceiling. G to C. Sleepy feeling. B7. Now the solo over the verse. Now the solo was, of course, reversal. I forgot to mention in the intro, George plays a backwards solo, and it's one of the first times where we have any kind of backwards guitar work on a pop recording. I mean, it was before Hendrix, right? So really cool. George spent like 4 or 5 hours doing that, so I should have mentioned that. But yeah, it's really great stuff. So that solo would be a whole different lesson, because it's, hard to play a backwards solo. But then really we're done, right? Then we have another chorus after the solo. And so that's the song. So there you go. Enjoy, and we'll see you next lesson.